Pop quiz. Did you know that men test the women that they are dating to see if they are long-term material or not? There's nothing worse than a test sneaking up on you without you knowing it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 ways that men test women so you can pass the test with flying colors and have him see you as a woman that he wants to wife up for life. I'm Nicole Moore, love coach and founder of Love Works, and I have helped many women walk across that aisle with their dream man. So here's the number 1 way that men test women. They ask about your exes, your past, or how many men you have slept with. Now, sometimes they're asking just because they want to get to know you, but sometimes they are digging for information because they have fears from their past and past relationships that they are trying to avoid. So here's how it looks. He asks you, how many men have you slept with? What have you done with your past? And then you tell him information that you think is okay. And he freaks out. So use your intuition, ladies. If he says something like, how many men have you slept with? And you can feel it's coming from a place where he is digging for information because he's afraid, don't just answer him. Give him an answer that's going to help him feel what he wants to feel. So what I recommend is you steer the conversation to the deeper reasons why he's asking the question in the first place, rather than giving him info that can trigger him. For example, you could say, you know what, in my experience, I feel like there's really no answer that I could give you from 0 men to many more that would actually satisfy you, because you're like most men, right? So here's what I want you to actually know. I'm so happy with you. I'm so satisfied with you. I haven't even thought about other men. He's going to feel flattered, he's going to feel amazing, and he's not going to want to dig any deeper. But if he does, you can then say, you know what? Okay, rather than talking about a specific number, what are you really trying to find out by that? Like, I feel like you're asking the question because you want to know something about me, or you want to feel something, and I'd love to just go to the root of the question and answer that. So again, you're not giving him information that could trigger him into thinking you're not wife material. You're steering the conversation to where you want it to go and answering truthfully about the deeper root of his question. So, have you had this happen to you? Have you had a man send you a question like this? You know he's testing you, and maybe you even failed the test. If you have, type yes in the comments below. Here's the number 2 way that men test women. They say no to what you want. Now, not all the time, of course, that would just be a bad man, but every man wants to feel like he has choice as a man in a relationship, meaning he does things for you because he wants to, not because you're forcing him to or he feels that he has to. So don't be surprised if every once in a while a normally sweet, accommodating man who loves to serve you tells you no. He's doing this subconsciously or maybe even consciously to test to see, is he still a free man? Can he act by choice in this relationship? Or are you a woman who feels that because he's committed to you, he somehow owes you and you have to control him? So for example, a man who's been paying for dinners consistently since the first few dates when you guys went out, he may all of a sudden offer to go Dutch and you're sitting there like, oh my God, what happened? He may just be testing you to see, are you willing to offer? Is he compelled to pay every single time? Or is he doing it because he's free and you're not demanding and expecting of him, but you love it when he does? No man wants to really be with a demanding diva. So be honest with me. Have you gotten upset when a man said no to your request, a normally accommodating man? If you have, type yes in the comments below. Now here is the 3rd and most sneaky way that men test women without them even knowing it. They watch your emotional fitness level. So the truth is, healthy, stable, amazing man, they do not want to be with a woman who is an emotional wreck, who turns into an insecure little girl all the time when there's an argument. So you better believe that man is watching you and testing for, can she handle her emotions and not attack me when she's feeling bad? Now, he does want to support you when you're feeling vulnerable. It's not about never showing your emotions. But if you blow up at every little thing, make mountains out of molehills, and you're always getting upset, he's going to doubt your long-term potential. Now, think about it. Have you ever had a man just dump you out of the blue or pull away suddenly without knowing why, and you thought he was so committed? Very often in these cases, this man has been evaluating you without you knowing it. And it felt like either you were too demanding with him, he couldn't say no to you, or he saw you go into scared little girl mode one too many times, and it made him scared that you wouldn't be a good partner or mother or wife, or he's been ruminating about what you said about yourself and exes in the past, and he couldn't get over it. A lot of men, they will ruminate over things before communicating with you what's actually going on. So don't make these mistakes, ladies, and commit to showing up as the empowered woman in love, because your actions really can show a man that it's safe to choose you for the rest of his life. Now, if you want to learn how to be the kind of woman that men automatically see as marriage material, I've got you covered. In the description below, I've included a link to my 5 phrases to drive him wild guide. We're going to go insane over this because it's such simple, powerful information. There are phrases you can use with a man that hook his attention and make him see you as that wife material. Click the link in the description below to grab that guide. And did you like this video? If you did, like it here, leave me a comment, and subscribe so you never miss a video, which is every single Friday. And type wife in the comments below if you are committed to passing the test with men and showing them that you are the one to choose for life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.